Welcome. We're about to jump into a classic Lao fable that asks a really powerful question. When a community is threatened, is it better to stand alone or to stand together? Let's meet the small vegetable who has a very big answer.
So, how does the story of a brave little vegetable get started? Well, you might think it would begin with some big dramatic challenge, but actually, it's just the opposite. It all kicks off in a place of perfect tranquility.
And that's our starting point for this fable. A world that seems totally in balance, a peaceful garden, almost untouched by trouble.
So, just picture this. A long, long time ago, there's this absolutely beautiful vegetable garden. Everything is lush and green. All the different plants are living side by side in perfect harmony. It's a picture of complete, uninterrupted peace.
And this is where we meet our hero, Phai Khong Khoi. Now, Phai Khong Khoi is described as a small but well-formed vegetable. And what's really telling is that it isn't just a passive resident. This little one loves keeping things clean and actually helps its friends by watering them. So right from the start, we see this deep, built-in sense of community care. But you know how these stories go. The peace in this garden, well, it wasn't destined to last. That tranquility is about to be completely shattered. And here comes the trouble. A new character enters the scene, and this one is bad news. Meet Mang Dam Chuk, a destructive pest. Its goal is simple and honestly devastating: to eat all the leaves, which threatens the very existence of the entire garden. So, faced with this incredible danger, the response from the others is, well, shock and paralysis. The other vegetables are terrified. They have absolutely no idea what to do. They're just frozen by fear. And it's in this moment of crisis, when everyone else is feeling helpless, that one small vegetable decides it's time to act. This is where the hero's journey really kicks off. This slide shows such a stark contrast. On one side, we've got collective panic, pure helplessness. And on the other, there's one individual who just refuses to be a victim. While everyone else freezes, Phai Khong Khai decides to move. But what's so brilliant here is that Phai Khong Khoi's courage isn't just about fighting alone. The plan is smart. Realizing it can't face this threat by itself, it decides to rally some powerful allies, first the bees, then the scorpions, to help defend their home together. And the strategy was a huge success. The bees and scorpions answer the call, and their combined strength is way more than enough to overwhelm the pest. They drive Mang Dam Chok right out of the garden for good. The community is safe once more, all thanks to unity. Okay, so let's move into the aftermath of this victory and see how it all builds towards the story's powerful moral. Because saving the garden is just one part of the story, what happens next is just as important. So after the danger has passed, the whole dynamic of the garden just changes completely. The other vegetables, of course, thank Phai Khong Khoi. But more importantly, they are transformed. They make a decision, together, to start helping each other, mirroring that selflessness they saw. And with that, our small vegetable officially becomes the brave hero of the garden. So, this is where we get to the crucial point of the entire fable. The heroic act wasn't just about defeating an enemy, it was about teaching a fundamental lesson that was going to change the garden forever. And here it is, the core takeaway. Phai Khong Khoi's message is so simple but so profound. True, lasting beauty and safety don't just happen by existing. They come from active unity, love, and mutual support. That is the secret to a community that can stand up to any threat. So the story ends with peace restored, but it's a totally different kind of peace now. It's not that fragile, passive peace from the beginning of the story. This is a resilient peace, one built on a new foundation of cooperation and shared responsibility. And this simple fable leaves us with a final thought to mull over. Where does true bravery really come from? Is it just about an individual's courage in a single moment of crisis? Or, as Phai Khong Khoi shows us, does true bravery grow from a deep and active commitment to the well-being of one's community? Perhaps the greatest courage isn't found in standing alone, but in the strength it takes to bring everyone together.